EA Sports had a problem in the form of litigation that arose because they had a college football game that was not compensating the players whose names, images, and likenesses would work into the game. And I remember buying that game back, 10, 15 years ago. And the West Virginia players, you knew who they were, even though their names weren't on the back of their jerseys. They were the same size. They were the same shape. They had the same attributes. When you gave a guy the football and he took off, you knew that that was the starting running back. So, Shireen, now that we're moving toward players being able to get paid for their names, image, and likenesses, college football is coming back. Now, it's not coming back this year, but it's coming back at some point. I think, Shireen, they're trying to get the guts of this in place, the infrastructure in place, so once they figure out how to properly pay the kids and compensate them for their names, their image, and their likenesses, they'll be able to fire up the game and get it to market quickly.
So I don't play video games. Tell me if it's like Johnny Manziel, can he be on this game, or is it all current college players? How does it work?
Well, I know what they do with the Madden game. They have a bunch of past players who are available in this Ultimate Team mode that is extremely popular. What they could do is have current teams, and what you could then do is go out and acquire the rights to the former players. And that's not an issue because you can acquire rights, and I don't know what they pay. I've heard Terrell Owens complain it's not very much, but you can get the rights to use the name, the image, and the likeness of a former player like a Johnny Manziel. I saw a mock-up of a cover with Trevor Lawrence on it. You can pay him at this point to be on the cover of an NCAA video game. So I think it would be a combination. They do it like the NFL, where you've got current teams, plus you can do historical players. And make your own, put them on Texas A&M if it's a player who played for Texas. You do it that way. So it'd be a combination. But for the current players, that's the problem. That's the impediment. And that's why they haven't had it in 7 years, because of the liability risk. Because if you're going to do it without the names and the likenesses and the images of the players properly licensed to you, you're going to have to work on every team to make sure there's no way that anyone's going to think that the guy who's playing quarterback is supposed to be the guy who's actually playing quarterback for that team. So that's where it becomes a challenge. But it looks like they're going to get ready at some point to start making all the money that they make off of other major video games like Madden, like the FIFA game. And it's been a long time without college football. I know there's a lot of people excited about it. But still, I hope that the players, the current players, will be properly compensated when this comes back, because they aren't properly compensated, frankly, for the sacrifices they make and the risks they take in playing college football.
So is West Virginia going to be your dynasty team, Mike, when it comes back?
I'm still partial to Madden, so I'm probably going to stick with Madden. And if the game is at all realistic, West Virginia will stink. So or not be nearly as good as it once was. So I'll probably just stick with Madden.